Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing Jessie's hair. This is a full wig review and I'm so excited to try this wig and show you the full install process because it was so easy. This is a glueless wig and what makes it even better is it is this gorgeous curtain bang style, which I feel like is just so carefree, like you really don't have to do much. So let's get into trying it on. I'm not holding back on letting you guys know about the comfort, the style, the quality. Let's get into the video. Alright, so today's video is sponsored by Jessie's Wig, so thank you so much for Jessie's Wig for sending me this hair and sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited to show you guys what I think of this unit. Now, I will say I'm loving the curtain bang style. I'm even loving the length. I feel like I always go long when it comes to these units, but this is like the perfect, cute, like, I don't know, it's just like a cute length, right? So let's get into the unboxing and install. Today's install is coming from Jessie's Wig. As we know, here's the box that I received, and this wig here is a 5x6 lace. This is a naturally wavy texture, but it's gonna come pre-styled, layered, and with a curtain bang. This is one of my favorite like low maintenance, low effort styles because the bangs just give you that little leeway to kind of not really have to do your hair. I have a few curtain bang wigs and I really enjoy them, but this one is meant to be beginner friendly, pre-plucked, pre-cut, and essentially ready to throw on and go. So let's take a closer look at the lace. What I'm liking about this is the lace is really thin. We have some bleached knots. I do see a few visible knots there still, but for the most part they are bleached and the lace is blending really quite nicely. This lace has no tint to it, so it is looking pretty good from the first impression. I also really like it when the curtain bang units come with the rollers in them already because that's just kind of maintaining that little extra volume at the front of your head. That 5x6 lace front area has a lot of space for free parting, and then the cap construction is nicely made. This has a breathable cap, lots of airflow is going to be able to pass through your head, allowing your head to be comfortable and not sweat or just feel heavy like anything is weighing you down. I think my favorite thing about this one is that the hair is thick. Like this one came with a lot of hair and I really enjoy that. So to get this to look flat and lay nicely, I usually just do 2 braids and I throw a wig cap on. And that's usually low effort and easy. I'm gonna go ahead with a little lace tint because as you saw, the lace really doesn't have much color at all and it's not gonna match my skin tone unless I spray it. Now I will say if I didn't spray it, I think the lace would have given like a white cast. So you're gonna need to put some makeup, some bronzer, or some lace tint on this. But once I throw her on, like she's already looking so good. I even like the pre-plucked hairline because I feel like it's blending really nicely. I think she looks really good so far. So I always go in with a little got to be on the front of my units. So that's what I'm gonna do for this one. Just keep it really simple, a very low maintenance hairstyle. I would say like you don't even have to do this step, but personally for me, I can't go a day without just having at least a little bit of hairspray. I think it's necessary for me to have that extra security. And with this wig specifically, I found that I needed to make sure that the lace was laying really flat. I'm going to talk more about that at the end of the video, how I feel specifically about the lace and why I felt like it was so important to lay it down and spend some extra time doing that. So stay till the end if you want to hear my honest opinions on that. The layers on this wig are honestly my favorite part about it, but when it comes back to that lace, it's already pre-cut, so you really don't need to do any customization. And overall, I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's about as good as I can get it. I'm just gonna finish off with a little hot comb, and I'm gonna use my straightener to just bump these bangs and make them exactly how I want. But without even touching the straightener or the hot comb, I was already really enjoying how this unit looked. I think it was laying pretty flat. And here's the finished look. I'm loving how this turned out, but I definitely have some thoughts and some overall opinions on Jessie's wig. I'm really curious about trying their blonde units because they do actually have units on their website that say there are for Caucasians, which is interesting. I've never really seen a brand specifically target that market, and I don't know, I just want to see, like, what's the difference? What are you offering that's different? Is the lace different? Is the hair different? What is it? So maybe I should try more. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, but let's also talk about what we think of this unit here and my final thoughts. So one, this hair feels amazing. This was the first thing that I noticed straight away. It feels very soft, very silky, thick and smooth. This is not a thin wig. This is a good amount of hair on here. I still have hair at the back. I have hair pulled to the front, and that's saying a lot because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times you get wigs from these hair companies, these luxury hair companies, and it's not even enough hair to pull to the front. So I really like this thickness and I'm happy with that. Now, as far as the lace, I'm not too sure. I think the lace blended really nicely and it was somewhat transparent. I prefer when my lace blends in seamlessly with little to no effort. And the other thing about the lace is it was slightly like flipped up at the edges. This could have just come down to how it was stored in the packaging, and that could have been a shipment issue. But the issue with this is that I had to spend a lot more time really kind of pressing that lace down with my glue spray. If I were to just put it on and wear it, it just wouldn't sit right. So that's kind of a downside for me. I don't know if it comes down to how it's being shipped or if it's actually the lace quality itself, but I don't like it because a glueless wig should essentially be glueless and ready to wear out of the package. This looks really, really natural, but I just wish I didn't have to work so hard to get that lace to lay flat. I think they could improve that by maybe making the cap construction a little bit different, or maybe even just storing it differently so that when it's shipped, it's not getting moved or bent or anything like that. So I have to dock a couple points for that too. Finding a good quality wig is really hard because it not only comes down to the hair quality, but it comes down to the lace quality, and then customer service plays a part. I will say the communication with Jessie's wig has been super smooth, very clear. They're super friendly, and their website was very easy to navigate and shop. I want to know if you've tried Jessie's wig and what you think about their hair. What do you think about this unit on me? I think it's so cute, and overall I'm still really happy with it. As an overall rating, I'm gonna give this hair a 7.5 out of 10. I have to dock a couple points for the lace, but I think this is a beautiful unit for its thickness and fullness, and honestly I think once you lay it down properly, you're not going to really have an issue with the lace going forward. I just wish that it wasn't bent when I got it. So that's really my only thoughts on that. I'd love to know what you think of this hair and what hair should I review next. I kind of want to take some photos for some other content, so I'm gonna go do that because I'm kind of feeling myself in this hair. This is cute. If you do like this unit, check out the links and description bar for discount codes and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Single on the body,